You are listening to the Inverted Creative Podcast. I'm Allison.
I'm Bryant.
And I'm Jenn.
It's been a literal month since I've seen you guys or talked to you guys. Well, we text, but
On camera?
Yeah.
A month to the day, right?
Mm-hmm.
A month to the day?
Yeah, well, because we recorded 14 and 15, like what, two days apart?
Yeah. And then haven't talked since.
And then I haven't talked in person in a month. Listen, I have my excuse. I literally can't go anywhere. Well, actually, that's not true anymore. Let's just go into an injury update right away. What do you guys think?
That's not even on my agenda. Perfect.
Yeah, let's go.
So, literally the last time we did this, I think I was still in a boot. Yeah, I was still in a boot. And crutches. As you're listening to me right now, no more crutches, no more boot. I'm in a sneaker. I'm driving again. I'm even showering standing up. I'm barefoot. The only restriction I have right now is I'm limping, which is annoying as hell. Because I can't, it's called dorsiflexion. Like, I can't fully lift my foot, like my toes up past 0 degrees. So we're working on that in physical therapy. But other than that, I'm pretty much back. There's nothing that I can't do.
Heck
except
yeah.
walk very slowly. Yeah.
So what will your first roller coaster be?
Well, funny you should ask that, Jen, because that's kind of the topic of today's episode. Is our summer plans.
We have we had an interview plan, but we had to kind of shift things around a little bit to make it work because Jen is jet lagged as anything right now. And it would not be good to try to do an interview right now. So we shifted some things around, and we're just like, okay, we need an episode on the fly. Like, literally my name for this right now is We Have No Plan, which is ironic given the topic that we're just going to go with, which is talking about our summer trip plans.
Yes.
We have no plan for this episode, but all the plans in the future.
Yeah. This is our way of doing an episode with absolutely no thought behind it and no planning.
Yeah, and as a lot of you guys know, a lot of our experiences tie into how we choose topics that will be coming. So maybe some of this will be hints for topics that could be coming.
Ooh, I like that. And maybe, well, Allison has an announcement that she has to make. I was going to say, we can finally not have spoiler-free episodes for me. But maybe not, because Allison's going somewhere that I definitely don't want spoiled. And I'm assuming you're in the same boat, Jen.
I don't even know which place you're talking about.
Yeah.
Epic Universe.
Okay, yeah, okay. I'm like, my brain's on like the Europe trip, and I'm like, where am I going that you don't want spoiled on that?
But I'm still going hard on like muting people that I know are there.
Oh, I'm not.
Yeah, I have not been taking in any Epic content.
I have.
Still, the only thing I know of is like, okay, the opening portal, like the Dark Castle, whatever it's. I don't know names for things.
I've seen some stuff. I watched a lot of construction updates along the way, but I have not been like, since they started doing previews, I've just avoided content.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen plenty of it. I mean, I don't think anything's too spoilery. Like, of course, there are some people that suck, but I don't find anything that I've seen on social media to be anything I think will ruin the experience.
Yeah, that's fair. I think for me, I don't want to really know what all the lands look like yet. I mean, obviously, I've been to Super Nintendo World in Japan, so I know what that one looks like. But I don't even want to know like what the Harry Potter section looks like, or the music, or just any of the pathways. I want that to be completely fresh. Yeah. Like, that's just me. Everyone's different.
Yeah, I just feel like at least on my page, people have been surprisingly pretty spoiler free.
That's good.
Yeah.
I know some people have taken illegal POVs, which if you did that, you suck.
Yeah.
But that is definitely something I would never watch, even if there were official POVs. Absolutely not. I'm probably getting there. I'm targeting like August.
Okay.
where it's like gonna be hot, but like the kids are gonna be back in school. It's been open 3 months. Maybe the crowds will die down a little bit. We'll see.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm planning for Epic.
I do know if I wasn't hurt, I would have gone by now for sure. Absolutely. Yeah. But yay, Achilles.
Oh my god, you should have went when you were hurt. Have you ever been to Universal in a wheelchair? That's the most fun I've ever had.
I refused to be handicapped my first Epic experience.
Oh yeah,
I did not want
it
that.
would have made it way better.
I don't know.
I've never had more fun at a park than the time that I had the ECV because I destroyed my ankle. It was the best day ever.
Okay.
Like hands down the best day I ever had in a park.
See, I don't even know what their like disability system is, if they even have one yet.
Yeah, so I'm sure that they do. Like they have to have it built in. But for a wheelchair, all their queues are wheelchair accessible.
Okay.
So you don't get access to any of the like ADA accommodations because they accommodate you. But when you're in an ECV, they give you a regular wheelchair for the queues.
Mm-hmm.
You're not allowed in with an ECV. So like I was just going all over the place with the ECV, which was so fun. I was like doing circles because those things go pretty fast and they have turns and stuff. And I'm like yelling at people and honking. I was having so much fun. But then you get into queues, and I would like go as fast as I could and then grab the railings and like drag that thing around the corners. Like I have no idea how I wasn't kicked out of that park. No idea. But especially because you weren't in a wheelchair all day, you were just in the wheelchair in the queues. You had so much energy when you had the wheelchair finally. Yeah, I highly suggest the wheelchair.
All right, so you highly suggest that when the next time when I tear my left Achilles, I will,
yeah,
I will
if
do
you
that then.
do end up needing an ECV or wheelchair in the future, I highly suggest it. It's
noted.
Feels like a good conversation for a upcoming episode that we're gonna have.
Hey, there we go. How's that segue?
A little bit of a preview there.
Yep. But if you follow our Instagram, you'll get at least kind of an idea of what that series is going to be about.
I think we can give a little preview. No?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
I don't want to give away our big guest that we're going to have on.
No, for sure.
Still working on that, nailing that up. But that's going to be a really cool episode. Yeah, we're looking at doing a mini series on accessibility in theme parks and creative ways to implement accessible attractions and keep the theme going for everybody.
Yeah, and there is so much to talk about. We could probably do even more, but we have at least 3 episodes worth of content for now. Mm-hmm. So you guys will have that coming.
Yeah, very excited for that. Especially, thank God it's a temporary thing for me, but it was definitely the first time in my life where I've been like immobile, essentially handicapped, and just you think in your mind like, oh my God, if like I had to go to a park, what would I do? Mm-hmm. And I think this will be a great little series to dive into that topic.
Looking forward to it.
With some really cool guests.
Yeah, I'm very excited for that one.
Well, let's talk about our past episodes because I have not 1 but 2 trivia questions that I asked.
Because of our lovely time warp that we have.
Yes. So, episode 14, which was our great episode on train design, I asked, there are 2 coasters in the world with the word train in the title that contain an inversion. Only 2. I only asked for you to name one of them. Probably the more popular one. It's still kind of a rare credit. You got to travel a little bit. Capital Bullet Train at Motion Gate in Dubai, which was the only roller coaster themed after the Hunger Games. Well, the theming doesn't look too intense. And then the other one is called Rolling X Train at Everland in South Korea, which is the park home to T-Express. This is just an arrow looping coaster that's been there since 1988, same year I was born.
Hey.
Actually debuted at the Seoul Summer Olympics, fun fact. There we go.
Cool. That is a fun fact.
Actually, I just read that right now. Thank you, RCDP. And the second question, first off, shout out Riley. He definitely check out his YouTube. He's already started teasing his next project.
Yep, I saw that trailer drop with the.
So this is a funny story. I did not know what his plans were. I actually didn't know he was bringing the wheel back, which obviously he's already admitted on his YouTube channel. And then I came up with that idea of like, oh, wouldn't it be funnier if you were at Cedar Point and you just saw the wheel floating in from the water? And then he DMs me after that and says, so this is actually kind of my idea. I'm doing that in Australia, though, where I see it on the beach. And I'm like, oh, should we edit that out? And he's like, no, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, when I watched the trailer, if he'd gotten that idea from you specifically. I'm like,
no, he had already planned it. Which that was so insanely professionally done. Like, did you see that? Like, holy crap.
It was awesome.
Yeah, Riley's awesome. So obviously, in honor of him, I needed to do a question about Australia. And that was what is the manufacturer of the second tallest roller coaster in Australia? I think most people know the first tallest, or the tallest. First tallest? What?
First tallest.
Is DC Rivals in, where is that? Warner Brothers Movie World. So for the second tallest, you actually have to go to Gumbayo World, which is in Victoria. For Project Zero, it is a Mauer Skyloop. It's 151.6 feet tall. That is Australia's second tallest coaster. So Mauer.
It's actually taller than I would expect.
Surprise answer there. Yeah. I've never done a Skyloop. Have you guys?
No.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think I have one in my plans. I could be wrong.
I think Skyline Park has one in Germany. Abismo at Parque de Atracciones in Madrid. And then there's the one in Arkansas, that Magic Springs, where everybody craps on.
No, I don't think I have.
Supposedly the worst park in America.
Well, I'm actually... Are those the only 3?
Nah, there's a few. I think there's 9. There's one at Linnamaki. Is that a park?
Ooh, yes, I am doing Linnamaki.
Oh, there we go.
So yes, I will hopefully get the red one.
And then I think there's a few in China.
Yep.
China always has like a handful
everything.
Like they have it probably is just from like these conversations, and it might not be true, but it might, like, right now I see them as having like the most diverse coaster lineup. Like, I feel like every time I look up a weird coaster model I don't see here, China has a couple.
It's a whole other world.
Yeah, like China has plenty of them. Japan has plenty of them.
But yeah, there we go. I gotta think of a trivia question before the end of this episode, because I haven't yet. Maybe it's just okay, this is a good idea. It's just going to be a have you been listening trivia question.
Okay.
So it's going to be based off of our summer plan reveals. How about that?
Something. So you did that in our very first episode. That was your trivia question.
That's true. Bringing it back. So how do we want to start this? Well, before we talk about... I can talk. Mm-hmm. Before we reveal our plans, we have some recaps, which, of course... Listen, I think this is... No, it won't be the last episode, but we're getting to the point where maybe I'll have a trip recap pretty soon. But otherwise, Allison and Jen, you have the floor.
All right, Jen, you get to talk for a little bit. You have an actual trip to talk about.
Yeah, so I don't know how much I talked about it on our past episodes. I can't remember, but I did make my way this month to Paris, where I went to... We started out at Disneyland Paris, as you have to while you're there. We were there for 3 days, 2 nights. So we were able to get absolutely everything done, everything that we wanted. Big Thunder Mountain was closed, so that may have been the biggest letdown of the trip.
Oh, did you know that going in?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's getting I think it's getting like a very similar full treatment as World.
Gotcha.
But, Yeah, so I was very well aware that Big Thunder Mountain was going to be close, but it was really sad to like sit at Big Thunder Mountain and like stare at it and
That ride is so good.
yeah, it looks so good. I was really sad about that one. Um but everything else there really was incredible. I enjoyed all of it. Their pirates might be one of my favorite pirates. Um
Okay, so now my turn. That one was closed for me, so actually
oh,
didn't get that Pirates. Yeah.
their pirates is really
Hmm.
good. I really loved all of the like little walkways through the park. It was you can tell it's really not designed for crowds, and that's one of the biggest things I love about Disneyland. So, I really enjoyed that about Disneyland Paris. Um oh, Hyperspace Mountain, super fun. I really loved that attraction. I also don't I even like get into the car and I'm like getting in and ready to go. And I'm very well aware of like coaster restraints and like different train models and things. I had no idea I had an inversion. Even after getting in the train and like having the vest on, I just like didn't think about it because it's Disney and sometimes they go a little extra to make people feel comfortable. I didn't think about it. And then all of a sudden I was like, it's so dark in here, but I think we just had an inversion.
Yeah, no, it's way more rock and roller coaster than Space Mountain.
Yeah, way more rock and roller coaster than Space Mountain. But I loved it. I thought it was incredible, but it did make me a little sad that we don't have the original version of it with how good that was supposed to be.
Yeah, so like I think my one complaint about that Space Mountain was the Star Wars overlay. To me, and also to Megan, was kind of cheap.
Yeah.
It was just like a bunch of pew pews and oh, there's like a spaceship and
Yeah. I will say that there were a couple of them that interacted with the inversions really
oh
well.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Um, but my favorite one is like the first ships you see are actually like displayed on the planets, so they're like curved.
No,
It's
that's a good point. Yeah.
yeah, it you there are portions of it. But overall I did think it was really fun. Um I had no complaints about it really at all. I enjoyed it. My favorite attraction of the trip I think had to be Phantom Manor, at least at Disneyland. Phantom Manor,
Yeah,
I had no
it's
idea. I just
solid.
thought it was gonna be a haunted mansion. Incredible.
Yeah, no, they did a really good job at that. I think I did too. I wasn't sure if it was a completely new one. And then we got on the ride. I'm like, oh, this is not just a clone.
Yeah, it was like this has like a really cool story and like everything about it was that's what all of the haunted mansion should be. Like I never understood the hype of haunted mansion. It's just not I it's an amazing ride. It's very cool, but like the diehard haunted mansion, I don't understand that level of love for it. I never have, but I understand it now.
It's all
Like
nostalgia.
yeah, like I understand it in Phantom Manor. That thing was crazy. Like it was just so cool and it the little nods to the haunted mansion effects and things that happen in haunted mansion while still having its own separate story. It's just so well done. Um
Okay, we need your thoughts on Walt Disney Studios. Actually, no, before we get there, did you ride the Temple of Peril?
yes.
Was it awful?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah.
We're in
It
agreement there.
it was pretty yeah, that thing's pretty janky, pretty
So
awful.
bad.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe that it has the lines that it does. Like,
I think they dress it up really well, like the front entrance and the theming. So if you know nothing about the ride, you're probably like, "Ooh, what is in there?"
yeah, that's true. It does look very good. But
It's one of the worst roller coasters I've ever been on. Which is why
yeah,
I was surprised that that version in Japan was actually a lot better.
yeah,
But
it was bad. There was one turn that like one of the first turnarounds that you do that I legitimately thought I was gonna die. Like,
yeah, sounds about right.
I was like, how is this a thing? I'm trying to think what else at Disneyland Park.
I think those are the only
Fireworks.
things that the other
Sorry.
Disneys don't have.
Some of the things the other Disneys don't have.
No, I'm saying I think you covered all the things that other Disneys
Oh,
don't have.
yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
I think so. Except for the dragon. Also,
Which I missed.
You missed the dragon?
No, we didn't know there was a dragon.
Oh, she's incredible.
I know,
Like,
I've
I
heard.
sat down there for like 15, 20 minutes just staring at her.
I think I learned that like a year ago, like a year after we went.
Oh my gosh. So I don't know how I found out about the dragon, but I had known about her. I think that was like one of the first things I learned about Disneyland Paris. Like, it doesn't even do it justice to look at things. She's just like incredible. Um, yeah, I really loved the dragon. She was very cool. Um, their Peter Pan also has 2 rows, which is really weird.
I forgot about that one. I only know we waited way too long for it.
Yeah, that's no fun.
All right, Walt Disney Studios. I want your honest take on that park.
So, going into it, I've been told time and time again, everyone I talk to says it's like the worst park in existence. So
Disney,
right off
anyway.
the bat, I was expecting really bad. I don't think that it deserves that title. Like,
Okay.
is it good? No. Is it Disney level? Absolutely not. But is it the worst park in existence? I don't think so. Like, I don't think it was nearly as bad as I was expecting it to be. Um Cars? I don't even know the name of it. The Cars road trip attraction? That was the first attraction I did in that park. I walked my butt all the way to the back of the park, walked past every other thing in that park to go ride the Cars road trip ride. That was it. And I thought it was so like it was so short and like silly, but I really liked it. I thought it was really well done.
That was closed when we were there, unfortunately.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
It was like it's short and it's really like I do wish it was like a little bit longer, but I still really enjoyed it. I did it more than once. Like I went back there and did it a couple more times. Um their tower is fine.
Oh, it's better than that. That's the one ride at that park. I'm like, okay, that's actually pretty legit.
See, I really have an issue with the smaller Tower of Terrors.
Okay.
I don't find them to be. I feel like when they need to have the controlled environment to tell the story, you lose all of the like anxiety that goes into the ride. So it's so much less thrilling to me. And I know they don't have a choice, they don't have the space to do it like Walt Disney World. But I think that being on Walt Disney World, as much as I have, going to any of the ones with like the elevator shafts, the way that California and Paris are, it's just not comparable.
See, yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, Walt Disney World Tower of Terror will always be my favorite for that reason. But I do like the little surprises that the Paris one had.
That part's pretty cool. Yeah. It definitely wasn't like it wasn't like I hated it. I really did like it, but it's like
It's not Disney World.
Yeah, I'm not going to be like running to Tower of Terror. Mickey and the Magical Magician? That was well worth.
I don't even know what that is.
Mickey and the Magician. I'm saying Mickey and the Magical Map and Mickey and the Magician. It's a stage show.
Oh.
But it was so good. Like it was partially in French and partially in English, so very easy to control the story. They even had a sign language interpreter that not only was interpreting on the side, like some of the numbers he was on the side just interpreting, but then he was also like pulled into certain scenes and like talking to Mickey. So it was just like that stage production was so well done. I thought about going back multiple times for that. It was like a 40-minute show.
Wow. Okay.
So
That
it
must.
was
I
like,
don't know if they just didn't have it, or we missed it, or it's new.
yeah,
No.
I don't know when it started, but it's really good. The effects were really cool. Like good mix of stage effects, animatronics. Like you of course have Mickey in his full, he has a talking like head, so he's on there the whole entire time. But I was really impressed by that show. I thought it was really good.
What about Adventures? Their rock and roller coaster.
It's fine. Like I'm also like a really big hater of rock and roller coaster as a whole. Honestly, like I'm just not a big. I used to be, but man, that thing just hurts.
Yeah, it's awful. The
Yeah,
Paris one.
no, both of them.
No, the Florida one's great.
I don't ride the Florida one anymore either. I'm not a fan of that ride at all at this point. Um, so I don't know. We rode it 2 or 3 times and it was okay, but it's wasn't anything that I think was really worth going over there to ride.
No, I
Um,
agree.
yeah, it's just I
I
don't
think
even remember a lot. I remember the animatronic. The animatronic's pretty cool, but
it,
like in the ride itself, I don't remember anything.
it was a one and done for us.
Yeah.
We'll say, like, I love Disneyland Paris, the park. It's probably the prettiest park I've been to, like the castle parks. Just the coaster collection there, not the best.
Yeah. So I was saying that what I find, I love Disneyland Paris Park. Like I
Gorgeous.
thought it was so beautiful, but we were there for 3 days and the entire time I felt like I was missing like something obvious. Like a whole section was missing. It feels so incomplete in the weirdest way, and it's not like I'm desiring more, but it's like I feel like I'm missing more. Like there is more, but I can't find it. Like, does that make sense?
Correct me if I'm wrong. It's not a circle, right? Like, you can't do a loop.
No, you
That
cannot
you think
do it.
that's probably a factor? Like there's
It
like
could be
something,
like
there's like a gap, like to connect it.
I was thinking that because then also at the other parks you have Adventureland, like Frontierland, and like
Liberty
usually
Square or New
Liberty
Orleans
Square,
Square.
New
Yeah.
Orleans Square, like depending on which one. Then like I don't even know, Fantasyland and Tomorrowland. But I feel like that New Orleans and um Liberty Square section, like there isn't anything like that. So I feel like
Hmm.
there's just something
I
like
would agree with that.
can't go
Yeah.
through and I'm missing a land and I can't figure it out. But yeah, you can't go like land to land. If you're in Tomorrow or Discovery Land, whatever they call it,
Yeah.
you have to like completely back out into the hub and
Exactly.
back in.
Yep.
Um some of them are connected. I think Frontierland and Adventureland were they are. They definitely were connected,
Hmm.
but some of them aren't.
It's a very odd Disney layout.
It's a very weird
Hmm.
Disney layout. Very, very weird. Um, you can, however, get beer in their park and
There we
champagne.
go.
So, you can get that. And also, they had the most amazing chicken bites I've ever had in my life.
Yes, they do. That's true.
They
I
were absolutely insane. I ate them like 4 times a day.
believe it. Yeah, they're so freaking good.
And they gave you like a million of them for like €7.
Yeah, right. Shocking.
It was so good. I sat and I ate them.
Allison, you still need to do France parks, right? In general.
I've been to France twice, and it's been for a collective maybe 3 hours.
Rip.
Oh,
So, yes. France was originally in our plan for our summer trip. We were going to do Parc Asterix, but we had to pivot a little bit.
yeah.
But we'll get to that.
It
So
is definitely one of the most underrated parks in Europe.
I want to go there. Flight prices were not agreeing with me though.
Yeah, I liked Park Asterix too. So,
what were your highlights?
Yeah.
You don't have to go coaster by coaster, but
yeah. Obviously, like I thought Osiris was really good.
yeah.
I really liked that invert. It's definitely up there for me. The theming on it was incredible. That park was very pretty in like a very different way than Disneyland Paris or Europa Park or Phantasialand, but still, like I feel like they did a pretty good job with like overall theming fitting into that comic.
Yeah, everything is themed at that park.
Everything.
It's insane.
I do wish that they maintained this stuff a little better. Like, you could tell that the detail getting put into that park when it was built was really good, but then the actual, like, maintenance of things isn't happening.
Okay.
Which that kind of stinks because it takes away from it. Like, we went on this boat ride that, like, some of the little, like, statues throughout the boat ride were just, like, completely overgrown with weeds and, like, moss and spider webs, and it's like, just go out there and
clean it up a little bit.
Like, take a hose to it. So that part was like that part kind of stunk, but Osiris was fantastic. Tutatis is everything that Pantheon should be.
Mm-hmm.
Like Pantheon always a little bit disappoints me. I wish it went a tiny bit faster, and Tutatis gave me everything I wanted out of Pantheon. It was incredible.
Could not agree more. Yeah, that's fantastic.
It is so good. And again, the theming for that one, insane. It's so good.
Ooh, so this is a big question, Miss. I don't like wooden roller coasters. What are your thoughts on Zeus? And I know you didn't get the back row experience, but
I mean,
it's a very polarizing ride, I feel.
It was really fun, but really rough.
Okay.
So that was one where I was like holding on to my entire body and chest and hoping for the best, like I was in pain. But it was fun. Like the layout was really good. It was just a little too rough for my liking. That actually I think might have been my least favorite coaster at the park, which is saying something.
Over Guderick's?
I think so.
Oh.
I honestly, like, that's another one where, like, Guderick's was bad. Like, it was.
It's overhated as
bad.
Yeah.
But, and I think my opinion would be drastically different if it had the old restraints and the old trains. But with the new restraints, the vest restraints, I was held back in the chair enough and not hitting my head.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, it was rough, but it was tolerable for me. If I'm not hitting my head, I'm good.
It's bad, but it's not, like, worst coaster in the world, that some people say.
It definitely wasn't as bad.
Having that over Zeus, that's a hot take in my opinion.
Yeah.
I love Zeus.
I feel like if I was a man and I didn't have
fair
2 large things of fat on my chest, I might feel differently, but it was just pretty painful. Like it was that was the part that really got me. The fact that I was like holding on for dear life because I was in pain, like other than that, it was fantastic. It was just like
I'll say Megan liked it just as much as I did, and you know.
Yeah, I don't know. It was not comfortable for me. I was like holding on. But the layout though was good. Like I really did like it and I enjoyed it, but it's one where like I wouldn't have rewritten it again, and I think that I would have rewritten what's the other one? I can't even say it.
Guderick's?
Guderick's.
Interesting.
I would have rewritten Guderick's again before I rewrote Choi again.
To each their own.
Yeah.
Some people are right, some people are wrong, you know?
Yeah, that one I'm perfectly okay, because Guderick's is pretty bad. Like, I'm pretty okay with that being a bad opinion. But yeah.
Very
that
nice.
Park also, wait, extra shout out to that park because they have, you could pay like €6 for a refillable coffee cup.
Oh, I did not know that because I don't drink coffee.
Fantastic.
Well, that sounds nice. I'm glad you got some more European credits.
Yeah, and then I won't go into any details about Europa. You guys have heard about enough about my Europa experiences. But I did finally finish. No, I didn't. I have one more credit at
Oh my!
Europa Park. I didn't think about it, but I did get one more credit at Europa Park. So we're one step closer to Europa Park completion.
How many
Wait,
times did you do Josephinus?
Oh, like the first day alone, that was the first thing I did. We walked into Europa Park and Joey was like, "Do you want to go to France? Do you want to go to Croatia? Or do you want to go to Austria?" And I was like, "What kind of question is that?" Like, the answer is Austria. We will be riding Josephinus. And we got a beer and rode it 4 times. That was the first thing we did. Walked in the park, went to Josephinus with a beer, and we rode it 4 times.
I hope
It's
I can experience it.
it's like
We'll see.
I literally walked into the park and I was like, that's a dumb question. So good. But I rode it at least once a day because it doesn't really have much of a line. Like, it doesn't really have a line. So even the days that I was working in the park, I'd be like, I'm going to get my lunch and go to Josefina's. And I'd go pick up something for lunch and I'd go to Josefina's and I would eat my lunch on Josefina's.
I mean, I can officially say I'll try to experience it very soon.
Yeah. You have to. It has no line. Like,
I don't even know what it is. I know it's like a boat ride, right?
yeah.
Okay.
It's the
All
best
right, I'll
part.
take your word for it. All right,
Yeah.
Allison. Let's welcome you back to the podcast.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
In your trip recap section here, you said Allison's Cedar Point opening weekend failure.
Yes.
Well, what happened?
So we had a group of us, probably like 8 of us or so, all meet up at Cedar Point for opening weekend. It wasn't necessarily the park that was a failure. It was the fact that it was about 40 degrees and raining all day. And we were those stupid people who stood in line for Top Thrill, hoping that the rain would go away. It did not in that time. So we stood in very cold rain for 3 hours or so
Oh,
with a hope and a prayer. I was legitimately concerned about hypothermia. Like, parts of my hand were starting to go numb that should not have been going numb. So we finally bailed and went back to the hotel and had a few libations, we'll say that. And then waited for the rain to clear and then went back and then we did get on Top Thrill. I only got one ride on it, but it's as good as I remember. It's so good.
shut up.
The spike is
As
everything.
good as you remember.
Well, yeah.
Some of us haven't even been on it, period.
The reason we did opening weekend specifically is because that we know it only lasted through opening weekend last year as well. So
No, I know for sure.
because
If that didn't happen, I'd be like, why even bother going open day?
yeah,
The weather is always awful. The lines are ridiculous, but if you have a very unreliable coaster, I get it.
Oh, and like I think Sunday it was pretty windy, and like we just kept watching. Like they tried so hard to open Top Thrill on Sunday. We watched I think 4 rollbacks in a row. They kept trying so hard, but we didn't ride. I think I got 4 rides across the whole weekend or something. It was not a lot. I'm not concerned by that. I know I rode Steel Vengeance, but I literally can't think of what else. Oh, I rode Corkscrew.
Ooh, best ride in the park.
Yes.
Which forget how aggressive the airtime is on that thing.
Yeah.
Painful airtime.
Yeah, it was very painful. We rode something else. I
know Laura's like, oh, you got to sit in some row 11, or I don't know. She has a solution to everything.
Oh yeah, I know it. It's if you go between the 2 trains, like the last train and the other one, the trains like kiss. They kiss. They just tap each other on one of the inversions.
It's the only adorable thing about Corkscrew.
Yeah, they give a little smooch.
Jeez. Yeah, that was my Cedar Point weekend. It was very not eventful, minus getting on Top Thrill.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like when you go into Cedar Point opening weekend, like that's just the vibe. You just have to be cool with that. You have a couple things that you want to ride, and it's gonna be unbearable the rest of the time, and you just have to vibe.
I think the best part about us was like 8 of us in the hotel. We stayed at Express Hotel, and we had connecting rooms, so we all got to hang out for a while. Came back after getting soaked, and like all of us put everything we owned in the dryer and shoes on top of the air conditioner to try to get those to dry.
Classic.
It was a struggle.
Oh my gosh.
Classic Thuzy behavior.
I had to buy a new hoodie because mine was absolutely soaked through.
Oh.
There's no chance of it drying in time. So
it's the first time I can say I am actually not jealous about that experience.
It was.
I'd rather have a torn Achilles.
Well,
no, not really.
I would not. But no, I mean, it was fun just kind of being with friends and going through.
Yeah, no, for sure,
trauma.
for sure.
It's something to laugh about afterwards.
That I do miss very, very much. But the countdown is on.
Yes.
I officially have trips coming up.
Woohoo!
Yay! So I don't know if I want to go first or last.
I don't know. I'll have you in the middle on the list.
I'll go middle then.
I don't know. I literally just did like the order of our intro. So
I like it.
That's how I tend to organize things.
Summer trip reveals, baby. It is that time of year.
So this was my idea for an episode on the fly that required zero thought, zero planning, because we've already done all the planning. So
yeah.
Oh yes, quite literally.
Jenn venting about how early she was planning things and regretting it in our group chat.
Oh.
But that's a different story. So yeah, summer trip plans. I have a couple small things coming up first. Next weekend I'm doing Virginia, doing King's Dominion and Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. I think that's all we're doing, shockingly. I am not planning to ride a whole lot at Busch Gardens. We are getting a food and wine sampler pass and just going at that all day. And getting Big Red Wolf in the morning. We'll do that first thing. We have Pantheon ERT at night. Those are my only plans for that.
I do like the Food and Wine Festival. Megan and I did that in 2019. It was a good time.
We did the one at I think it was Kennywood. We had a little sampler pass and really enjoyed that. And I've looked through the menu for Busch Gardens, and I'm very excited about many things. We have a group of us that are all gonna split some sampler passes and just chill. We're doing the speakeasy there.
Oh, I've done that before. It's
really had one there. Yeah,
we have a bunch of us doing that, so I'm excited for that too. King's Dominion, I don't think Pantherian's going to be open.
No, it won't.
Yeah.
But you get Rapterra.
We'll get Rapterra.
There you go. I also heard Grizzly's running like amazing.
Yeah, I guess we'll probably end up riding that at some point.
Oh, yeah. No, for sure.
Oh, and I can get Great Pumpkin Coaster now. They don't require a kid anymore.
Really? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so at minimum, I should get like a +3 this weekend.
You wet word I can't say.
I enjoy credits.
Oh, you do.
Yes.
And there is a word for that.
That we cannot share on this family-friendly podcast.
Credits more.
There you go.
That's one way to say it. After that, instead of going to Hollywood Nights, like many other people I know, Mike and I are doing a very, very stupid trip down to Epic Universe for the second weekend of actual operations. We have not done previews at all. Haven't had a chance to get down there for that, but yeah, we are going to be there for that weekend. We are leaving work on Friday, driving through the night because once again,
oh god,
driving, yeah. But you know, Mike's a beast and like drives for his job, as he's literally driving to New York right now, for what it's worth.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, we're driving down like through the night, staying at Terra Luna, I think.
Ooh, very nice.
And then, so we have the whole day there on Saturday, and then I know we have a reservation at Bar Helios.
Okay.
Looking forward to that. And then we drive home on Sunday.
So just one day, not 2 days?
Just one day.
Ooh, and a Saturday?
Yeah.
Oh.
We are fully not expecting to ride a lot, and we are okay with that. We are going more for the experience of grand opening.
Very nice.
We'll get what we can. Ministry of Magic is not looking based on some of the pictures I've seen, but
I would say like you either sprint to Ministry or just decide we're not doing Ministry this trip and
it's
do
probably
going to
be the second one.
Yeah.
We have other priorities.
Like, not even waste your time with it.
Yeah, exactly. We'll get to it eventually. We'll be back. It's not like we're never going to be back.
Right, exactly.
And then my next trip after that is my big Europe trip, which I am so excited about because my last 2 Europe trips have been for like 48 hours. So
Yeah, right.
I am doing a full-fledged Europe trip again, hitting 5 countries. So we're flying direct from Cincinnati to London, and this is the start of our stupidity. We land in London, and then we're going to Legoland, since that's close by. That night, once we land, we are going to we're flying to Brussels, and then we're going to go to Wallaby, Belgium. And then after that, we are flying. I got to remember the order of how this goes because it's just so awkward. So we're doing London to Cincy. Wait, Cincy to London, London to Brussels, Brussels to Dublin, where we're going to do Emerald Park, and we're going to meet up with the Buzz Bars crew. And then we're doing Dublin back to London, and that's when we start our stumble across the pond. And we're doing, God, I don't even remember the order of what we're doing. And I think I pulled it up. There we go. So we're doing Chessington, Paultons Park, Thorpe, Alton Towers, and Blackpool on all successive days. I think we have ERT lined up at pretty much every park, which is going to be cool. We have an hour on Hyperia with 2 trains, which is apparently like unheard of. So I'm very excited for that. I think we have Wickerman ERT, Big One, and Icon ERT. It's a lot.
Big One ERT is gonna be fun.
Yeah, we're doing like a whole bus. Like we have a couple buses rented out, and it's gonna be shenanigans,
chaos.
So then after that whole group section ends, we are flying from Manchester to Gothenburg, Sweden, and we're going to do Liseberg. And then from there, we are going to Helsinki, so we can do Linnanmäki. And then we're flying home via Chicago.
Yeah, that's a trip.
It's like 80 coasters or so.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, we should have a race.
What do you mean, have a race? For creds?
See how many credits we get on our Europe trips.
Yeah. Oh, and then
it'll be close.
Yeah. Which you'll get to yours in a minute, but and then right after we get back, so we land like Tuesday night. And then Thursday after work, we're leaving to go to New York City because we're stupid people. I have a 3-day weekend, and I'm using literally all of my time off for UK. So we want to make use of my time off that I do have. So yeah, we're going to New York City, and we're doing what Dino's. I forget whatever those are all.
Dino's Wonder Wheel, Luna Park.
Yeah, those. Mike wants to see the hot dog eating contest because that's just the kind of person he is.
That tracks.
And I know we're doing Adventureland. Maybe Ride Playland. I don't know yet. 100% on that. And I just want to see the Statue of Liberty. I want to.
Have you been to New York before?
We drove through Manhattan on the way back because we went to Luna Park it was right after Tom and Kelly's wedding.
Right, yeah, you got your 500th on no.
Yeah, it was 500 on Cyclone.
Yeah, that's right.
So, and then on the way back, we drove through Manhattan, and I very briefly saw the Statue of Liberty. That's literally the only time I've spent in New York.
Very small, of course.
Yes.
My second Titanic, back-to-back episodes where I reference Titanic. I think so.
I think so too.
Jeez.
Hey, wait. I'm not ashamed to admit it's an all-time movie. So
I love it. It's a good movie.
So you're getting like what? You're going from 600 to 700 in like 3 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks or so. I'm at 610 right now.
Damn.
Plus, Virginia and Epic should get me a little closer.
You got to get Taylor's 700 sign.
We have plans for that. I think Nate is supposed to have it because he got 700 on Hyperia, but he never took a photo with it.
Oh, and since he's going back.
So since he's going back, he's going to take his photo on Hyperia, and then I'm going to hopefully get it from there. And yeah, my plan is to get 700 on Fireball at Adventureland because if you know me, I love fire. So it would be a very fitting one for me to get.
War and Peace, baby.
Heck yeah.
That'll be good.
Hashtag Allison's book.
Hashtag Allison. That's a throwback.
Um,
So this will all be done in less than 2 months from now.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Like a month and a half. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna have like a 4-hour trip recap episode in
I'm
July.
not entirely sure how that episode's gonna go.
My God. Need to do it in like 2 parts. Just have 2 episodes that week.
We will just have to keep things somewhat brief or something.
Yeah, because I got some trips finally. Now, my big Europe trip, I did go over it on my YouTube channel. I actually released a video for the first time in forever. Frozen track right there. Great Frozen track.
I know, it took everything in me not to start singing.
I'm glad we all have the same brain on that.
But before I talk Europe, it has been so long since I've done anything. I even put on my Instagram today. It has been just about, I think, 100 days to the day since I've last ridden a roller coaster, which was Iron Shark at the Galveston Pleasure Pier. It's a great Gerstlauer Eurofighter, but it was a Eurofighter. And then, of course, I rode Bolt on the cruise ship. Those are the only 2 coasters I have ridden since November 5th, over 6.5 months ago. Honestly, the last like pure amusement park, not counting like Disney, I went to Disney in November, was when I went to Kings Island with you guys in October.
Really?
It's kind of the last like amusement park I've been to.
Wow.
Yeah. I have gone crazy. I'm still a little crazy. Yeah. And I'm like, you know what? I'm finally starting to walk a little bit. I think the next 2 to 3 weeks, I should be pretty much limp free. I want to do a trip before Europe. Screw it. And I want it to be places that I haven't gone yet. So, and there's not too many parks in the U.S. that I haven't hit. I still need to hit Northern California. Not going there. Still need to go to Disneyland, as everyone knows. Not going there. But there is a pretty big park with a lot of credits that I still need to hit. So I am going to Lagoon for the first time in early June. Very, very excited for it. And I decided to make it a little road trip. I'm flying in and out of Denver. So I'm going to like pretty much wrap through Wyoming into Utah. Have some fun at Lagoon. Maybe get a mountain coaster in the area if I can. Then I'm going to go back through Colorado, go to Glenwood Caverns, which is a great park to go to when you're recovering from an Achilles injury. And you should be avoiding hills, but, you know, I'll make do. Actually, it would not be my first time to Glenwood. I have been to Glenwood before. I went there in 2020, but I have not been on Defiance yet. And Cliffhanger was closed when we were there, so a couple new credits there. And then I'm going to finish this trip at the lovely, what I've heard, one of the best parks in the world, Elitch Gardens.
Wait, you also have to go ride the Woody, the lakeside or whatever.
If I don't think it's going to be open. That's been SB&O for like a couple years now, I think.
Really?
I heard there's rumors that they're going to try to reopen it this summer, but
I swore it was open when I lived there.
Yeah, that was years ago at this point, right?
2022. It's not like
that is years ago.
I guess years ago at this point.
Yeah. If it is open, I will try to go to Lakeside.
Yeah.
But not holding up, too much hope for that. And then I'm also going to go to a Rockies game. I don't know if I've ever said in this podcast, I want to try to go to every single Major League Baseball stadium in my life. I've been to 17 of the 30, and the Rockies is one I have not been to, so that will be number 18.
That'll be cool.
Yeah, so it's like, you know me, I'm the guy that did a review every single day. So to go over 6 months without really going to a park, long overdue. Very excited. Some new credits, different part of the country to drive through. It's going to be a good time.
Are you going to bring back the reviews?
Not every day, no.
Okay.
I'm absolutely going to vlog and
okay.
do like my scoring and stuff for each coaster I ride, but definitely not doing an everyday thing.
I wasn't sure if you were doing a separate video for each
No. Usually, I think since I ended that, it's just more going to be a park vlog.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
But then Europe, which again, go to Coast 365 YouTube if you want a full breakdown. I'll talk through it a little bit more here. End of June, I am flying out of Boston with a quick layover in Reykjavik to Brussels, Belgium. Probably. Wait, when are you landing in Belgium? You don't have to say the exact date, but like, I think we discussed this. We're only like missing each other by a few days, I think.
We land on Saturday night.
Wait, okay, quick calendar check.
I need to like text you.
No, I'm landing on a Tuesday. Okay,
yeah,
so
we'll be in Brussels for like a day.
Renting a car, going up to the Netherlands for the first time. Park number 1, Wallaby, Holland. Getting some Untamed, getting some Yoy. Lost Gravity, Goliath. I'm actually really excited. You've been to Wallaby Holland, right?
Yes.
Did you enjoy it? I heard the park itself wasn't like, whoa, but...
You can tell it used to be a Six Flags park.
Got it.
It was cool though. Like Lost Gravity's queue is really cool. And
I'm just excited for some European RMCs.
Yeah, I'm one of the weird ones who I really enjoyed Untamed.
What do you mean one of the weird ones?
A lot of people just it's not
you
as
guys also had a very like negative day there, didn't you? Like everyone hated on it unnecessarily.
I mean, that was everybody else. I enjoyed it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So, but I think you're more of the common opinion that Untamed is great.
I like RMCs that are not as aggressive.
Yeah.
Okay. And that one's just a vibe.
So, but I'm very excited. And by the way, this is like my true first European coaster trip ever. Like quick stops at Parc Asterix in Disneyland Paris in 2023. Quick stop at Hansa Park and Heide Park last year with, I forget who I was with. Someone that was kind of annoying.
Yeah. But, I think she probably talked about Talon a lot.
A little bit, yeah.
Don't talk about Sarah that way.
Or Gabby.
Technically, I was only at one of the parks.
Or so Barbara.
I was talking about them.
I actually have a great picture that's in my... We took that's one of my favorite pictures. It's just me and the girls at Hansa Park. Outside of Carnan.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
I do like
it's that. Like you, Sarah, Barbara, and Gabby.
You'll have to send me that picture.
I will. But yes, first coaster trip. I'm going to 8, maybe 9 total parks. After Wallaby Holland, going south down the Netherlands. Got to go to Efteling. Heard it's one of the best parks in the world. I'm trying not to look at the dark rides too much. I heard the dark rides are really good. Kind of panicking that I have, I think, 7 or 8 hours, and I'm probably not going to be able to do everything. Mm-hmm. So we'll see how that goes, while also trying to film and do a vlog. That's the one thing I don't like about European parks is the hours are way too short.
Yeah, we're hitting that a lot on our trip too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like UK parks close at like 5, right?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Insane.
Yeah.
After Efteling, I too am going to go to Wallaby, Belgium. So Allison and I can talk some Conda on the on the podcast when we get back.
That's so funny. We're literally going like days apart.
I know. Gonna ride Megalodon that Jenn told me about. I literally didn't know about that coaster until you discussed it.
Because the trains are so good.
The fourth park, this is where I have to decide, do I want to go sightsee? Do I want to take it easy because my foot's hurting? Or do I want to go to a fourth park? Originally, that fourth park was going to be Bobbejaanland because it's only like an hour from Brussels. They have like 8 credits there. But then after I put my video out, everyone's like, why are you going to go to Bobbejaanland? Do Toverland. Everyone's like, go to Toverland. Drive the extra hour. So I might go to Toverland. They have like 2 less credits, so in my fight with Allison, I don't know. But
I've heard really good things about
I know, and Phoenix and Troy both look great, and Bobbejaanland's lineup after Fury, So we'll see. But that'll be just me. Then my beautiful wife will be joining me in Brussels. We're getting right back on a plane. And we're going to Poland for some Legendia and some Energylandia. I get to see my plaque at Zadra for the first time in person.
Are you going to cry?
Probably. I'll get a little teary at least because, like, holy crap.
Can you please have Megan film you, like, coming up
Oh,
on...
yeah, no, that'll be on the vlog for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. That has to happen.
And we got a huge group. Like, I'm going from solo. We have like 12 people going. It's insane. It's going to be awesome. We're there for like I think 1 day. Sorry, like a half day at Legendia and then a day and a half at Entrylandia. Middle of the week, so I'm sure we won't have an issue. Then we get back on a plane, go back to Brussels. We rent another car, and we head to Germany. And this is finally is when Fantasia Land's happening. We are staying at the Charles Lindbergh. Gonna get those beautiful views of Fly. I get to ride Taron. Yeah. See if it's worth the hype that Allison has told me about for years.
It's so good.
I'm so excited for you.
Black Mamba. Even I texted you guys this joke the other day. I'm going on an actual Colorado adventure, and I'm riding Colorado adventure within 30 days.
Yeah.
Top that. 2 days there. We want, like, could we have like done a day and sightsee or done a day and gone to another park? Yes. Everyone says your first time Fantasialand, do 2 days. So we're doing 2 days. Fully enjoy it. Take our time. Consequently, same strategy with the next park we're going to. Jen's been there and talked about it a few times. We're finally during Europa. We may see the world's worst Voltron op there. I've heard.
Yeah, the Dutch one's really.
He's a little sus. I remember.
A little sus.
He's a little weird.
No, yeah, we have plans to meet with Joey. Can't wait. That's gonna be awesome. And then after 2 days at Europa, sadly driving back to Belgium, but not before one more park. We're doing Plopsaland for Ride to Happiness. Could not think of a better way to end it. That's kind of why we're centering it around Brussels, because like we can do the Wallabies. Had to do Ride to Happiness. That was like an absolute must on this trip. With Megan, obviously. And then we fly home. I think the Utah trip starts on June 4th. I get home from Europe on July 8th. And I fully plan to have an additional 100 plus credits in a 35-day period. Let's go.
I love how much of our trip kind of overlap. Like, we're going to be in Europe at the same time, and we're not going to be anywhere near each other.
Nope. You'll be on your own island.
Yeah.
See, I'm doing like the bucket list parks that you've done, and Jen has done some as well. The UK will be either next year or 27, probably.
Yeah.
I just had to get Fantasialand, Europa, Ride to Happiness, Energylandia. Like, let's get them all done in one go.
I've been talking about going to the UK for like 20 years now, so the fact that I'm finally going is exciting.
And here's hoping that I don't injure myself again. I'm able to do all this walking.
Yeah.
While we're both in Europe, we should have like a credit tracker on like Instagram stories or something like that to be like, all right, here's where they're each at right now. See how close we get to each other.
I don't hate that.
That would be fun.
Yeah, let's do that. See who gets more credits.
Mine starts before you.
It does, yeah.
I don't know about how many days, but
I think you get home like almost a week before I leave.
I think so.
Because if you're in New York July 4th, I'm still in Germany.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I like that idea, though. We should do that.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. So, whew. We're going to be busy.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Jen, you don't know necessarily what you're doing.
Yeah. I have a little Cedar Point trip potentially being planned. I don't remember the dates on it or like around what time of the season it is, but it might be like a quick little weekend, nothing crazy. But yeah, I'm looking into planning something for the summer, but it's not looking super promising. So my next trip will be Like my big trip will probably be in September, where I'm gonna be in the Netherlands and doing definitely Efteling, and I don't think anything else really. I think we're just gonna do Efteling, and then I know most of the time we talk about coasters on here, but the Netherlands has been like one of my most desired places to go for years and years and years. So I actually almost skipped Europa Park last summer to go to the Netherlands. I wasn't going to go to Efteling. I was just going to go to Amsterdam, and then meet everyone in Hamburg. Um, that did not happen. I ended up at Europa Park, and here we are.
That's right. I remember that.
Yeah. So because we'll be in the Netherlands, I want to go explore cities. So we're going to be going to Amsterdam, Utrecht, and Delft, I believe. Um, and then as of right now, just Efteling. We may potentially do some time at like one of the smaller parks, but I'm not like super set on doing that. Um, and then I'll go drive myself down. Not myself. Joey will drive me down to Europa Park.
Because you have an annual pass now.
Because I have an annual pass to Europa Park. And I will actually be there for like 2 weeks. So, I'll be there for 2 weeks, and
why
then
not at that point?
yeah, and it's just if I'm spending the money to fly over there to like do stuff and spend time with Joey, I might as well be there as long as I can.
Absolutely.
So I'll be there for 2 weeks. We might. My biggest letdown of the last trip is that we did not do the chicken coaster. We were just so exhausted.
That's right.
Yeah, we were so exhausted by the time we came back from France that it was like we had to do it the next day, and I was like, I'm not up for a 4-hour drive.
Fair.
So we, because I'll be there for a longer period of time, we think we're gonna do it in September. So I have Schwaben Park to look forward to with the chicken.
There we go.
Kind
of jealous of that one.
I need it. It's so good. But yeah, I think that's it. I don't think there's really anything else planned. We might hit up Movie Park Germany too when I'm there, but I'm not 100% sure yet. So we'll see.
You'll throw some extra park out there. It's just a matter of which.
Yeah, we'll see. But I'll be there for 2 weeks, but I will be working through the 2 weeks, so that adds an extra layer of complexity. So
I think at least domestically, after I get back from Europe, obviously, I mean, I gotta get to Epic at some point. That's a priority. If I had to like gun to my head of something I want to do, I would probably like to get to Canada's Wonderland and get on some Alpine Fury, and then maybe pair that with a Cedar Point trip as well. Like maybe do a loop.
I kind of forget that we have a Canada trip planned. We're not 100% sure what we're doing with that trip, but we might hit like Seabreeze, Darien Lakes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure.
That whole run.
Did you not do that when we went last year?
We did slightly different. I got like half of Darien Lake, and
you had like the worst day ever at Darien Lake.
Oh yeah, I'm not looking forward to going back to there, but clean it up.
I'm fine with never doing Darien again. Sorry, Darien.
I think we're doing like a Niagara and Seabreeze and definitely Alpine Fury.
Seabreeze is nice. I like Seabreeze.
I forget. And I know we're doing a Chicago trip at some point.
Okay.
I was hoping to get to Minneapolis. Not 100% sure that's going to happen, but I had it penciled in.
Have you not done Valley Fair?
Mm.
Damn it. There's all these parks I think you're done with, and then I haven't done Valley Fair yet.
It's the last Cedar Fair park I need. Legacy Cedar Fair.
Oh, that's me with CGA, which I better hurry up on that one.
Gotta get on that one.
Yeah. Maybe we can go, Jen. That'll just be our random like over Texas trip.
Yeah, let's go.
And also, like, me and Mike are stupid, so who knows what we're gonna
Yes, you are.
ruin to the mix at some point. We can just be like, all right, let's go somewhere this weekend. Let's hop on a flight on 3 days' notice and get something.
Just do a wheel once, like Riley. Just like, all right, let's just do a stupid trip somewhere, but we don't know where.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it just depends on flight prices.
Yeah,
what kind of frontier deals we have.
Every single trip that I make depends on how cheap I can get the flights.
Yup. Facts.
I'm trying to think. We have a big calendar on our wall downstairs where we have everything like written out, but I can't think of anything else that we have planned. I'm sure there's something. There's always something.
Well, look at us. We had no plan. We still managed an over hour and 10-minute episode.
Yeah, I know. I'm actually impressed by that.
Oh, yeah.
Side note, while y'all were talking about Disneyland Paris, I was looking through pictures for the episode art because I have no idea what I'm going to do for that yet.
Ooh. I feel like it's got to be, I don't know. Something. Is there a park we're all doing? I don't think so. I mean, Europa.
But I have a couple pictures. Like, just I have a couple like plane pictures saved, and I have like a picture of me and a bunch of friends holding passports together.
Ooh, there we go. That's a good idea.
I don't know, something. I'll play around with it.
Photoshop mine and Brian's face really badly onto the passport photo.
I like that.
No, there's no faces in the picture. It's just a group of us holding our passports together. In a cheesy
What the
picture.
heck?
Well, it was one of my cheesy pictures when we did our Europe trip last year.
Well, I need you to figure out a way to do like holding passports with other people and then badly Photoshop our faces on top of it.
I need to publish this episode tonight.
Oh, no.
You're fine. Not too many edits.
No.
No one swore yet. You're fine.
Yet. There's still time.
Well, let me ask the trivia question real quick.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, and this is going to be a have you been listening trivia question. Because it's going to reference something that one of us mentioned in the episode. So today's trivia question is, what ride is Allison planning on having her 700th credit being?
I know the answer to that one.
I would hope. She mentioned she wanted this specific ride to be her 700th credit. What is it? There you go. I know, usually it's the first one you immediately know the answer to.
Right? I didn't even have to pay attention for that one.
And don't cheat. Don't go back and listen. See if you remember. You either know it or you don't.
Yep.
Whew, we made it. We made it through a no plan episode. Look at us.
Yeah. We made it. We made it, guys. And I'm so jet lagged. I have no idea how I made it, but we're here.
Yeah, I have to go to bed soon, too. I get my lovely 4 a.m. alarm.
Ew. I need to go eat dinner, so there's that.
Yeah, my dog also, like, I don't think you guys can hear it, but if any of you can hear it, one, this might be the first episode where Ahsoka hasn't borked. So
me hiccuping, maybe.
We're doing great. She's not borking. However, she's been digging a hole to China underneath my bed. So
interesting.
She's just down there digging. I don't know what she's digging at, but she's
always doing something
down there. I don't know if you could hear it. It's all episode. She's been so.
I haven't heard it at all.
Any of the listeners, if you hear digging, it's Ahsoka digging a nice little hole under my bed. I don't know where she's going.
Well, other than Ahsoka's digging, we do have a nice fun series planned for the next few episodes. So
yeah,
definitely stay tuned to that in the month of May and June.
Is that going to get us like through our Europe trips too?
Oh, definitely.
Hold on, I'm looking at a planning document.
Not completely, but
yeah, I think we're gonna have to record one other thing.
Yeah,
to get us all the way through.
We always make it work.
Yep. We make it work, guys. We're good.
What we do.
All right. Well, I think that brings us to the end.
Until next time, #
Allison's book.
Allison's book.
# whatever, think converted.
# think converted.
# think converted. We'll see
you guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.